Television reality shows do not represent real life. They are more like a performance where famous people are placed in situations that need to be entertaining. The excitement in these shows is what keeps them popular. In certain reality shows, the drama happens both in front of the cameras and behind the scenes. Take Storage Wars, a program that has grabbed viewers' attention since it first aired in 2010. If you enjoy this show, get ready, as we are about to unveil some behind-the-scenes excitement. Let's explore the lives of the Storage Wars cast together. Number 15. Dave Hester. Reality shows succeed because of characters that viewers love or dislike. And in Storage Wars, Dave Hester took on the role of the notorious villain. He worked as a pawn shop owner and auctioneer, known for his tough demeanor and his constant efforts to outwit his competitors during storage unit auctions. His experience on the show was not all smooth sailing. In December of 2012, after completing 3 seasons, Hester was let go from Storage Wars. Frustrated with the situation, he took legal action against A&E and Original Productions, the company that created the show, seeking $750,000. He alleged that the show was basically a scam, he was wrongfully terminated, his contract was violated, and that everything was handled unfairly. In the lawsuit, Hester disclosed surprising details, suggesting that the show's spontaneity was exaggerated. He claimed that the producers were putting valuable objects in the storage units, including vintage cars and unique newspaper prints, in order to enhance the drama. The legal battle was resolved in the year 2014, resulting in Hester getting an undisclosed sum of money, yet unexpectedly, he still went back to the show. However, that was not the conclusion of the story. In June 2020, Hester was in the news again, but for a different reason. He lost a lawsuit against Public Storage. He had paid $11,800 for items from an abandoned unit. But then Public Storage found out that the original owner had actually been paying the rent. This caused the company to call off the sale, which encouraged Hester to pursue legal action. In addition to the legal proceedings, Hester explored new opportunities by launching his own auction company and took on a consulting role in the auction sector. Number 14. Dan and Laura Dotson. Dan and Laura Dotson were the core of the tight-knit group of auctioneers on Storage Wars. They played a vital role in creating the excitement each week, managing the thrilling auctions and the sale of unknown storage units. Audiences were fascinated by their classic, yet incredibly swift auction style, and the composed confidence they displayed while resolving conflicts among bidders. Notably, their love story began right on this program, making it quite special. Laura was drawn to Dan's charm and the rapid pace at which he conducted auctions. She remembers thinking back in 1996 that she would one day marry him. They formed a close connection, and their relationship flourished in the years that followed. Laura found out she was expecting a child. Then, tragedy hit when Dan experienced not just 1 but 2 strokes. The doctors estimated he had only a 20% chance of making it, yet he defied the odds and survived. Throughout his time in the hospital, Laura remained unwaveringly by his side, which likely contributed significantly to his healing. Following the last episode of Storage Wars in 2019, the Dotsons dedicated themselves entirely to private auctions, a practice they had engaged in for several years. They capitalized on their fame from the show to expand their business. They manage American Auctioneers, which provides services for every part of the auction process. Unfortunately, in 2020, the Dotsons faced a devastating loss. Their son, who was 22 years old, was shot in a drive-by incident near an Airbnb in Arizona. The event left him with serious injuries, and because of significant internal bleeding, he was swiftly transported by helicopter to a hospital in Las Vegas for emergency treatment. He managed to survive the assault, but now faces a difficult and lengthy recovery process. This tragic incident disrupted the Dotson family's life, causing them to shift their attention from their successful auction business to caring for their son. The Dotsons also faced additional harmful incidents, including a severe violation of their privacy during another challenging situation. Cyber attackers aimed to steal their bank accounts, credit card details, and private personal information. Luckily, the hackers' lack of skill ended up benefiting the Dotsons, and in the end, everything was fine. Number 13. Renee and Casey Njoda. Renee Njoda and his wife Casey became part of Storage Wars in the 5th season. Renee, a skilled and self-assured bidder, was already known as a reputable German-American antique dealer. Along with Casey, they had been attending storage unit auctions for several years, searching for unique treasures for their thrift shop, Bargain Hunter Thrift Store. The Njoda family does not depend only on customers coming to their store. Instead, they have embraced marketing by launching their own YouTube channel, which has surpassed 90,000 subscribers. Their channel serves as a central place for fans, where they host live auctions, share their newest discoveries, and display unboxings, attracting those intrigued by treasure hunting. Their shop became the target of a robbery, probably due to the attention gained from the show. The temptation of money, along with insufficient security and a location where their newly acquired treasures were kept, made them vulnerable. This unfortunate incident prompted the pair to enhance the security of their store. The achievement of their business beyond the television show highlights their skill in transforming their involvement in Storage Wars into a lasting enterprise. The Njodas experienced success even after Storage Wars concluded and adapted to the online world by utilizing platforms such as YouTube to engage with their fans and supporters. Number 12. Daryl Sheets. Daryl Sheets from Storage Wars was willing to spend significant amounts on storage units, and his bold decisions often turned out well. He once invested $3,600 in a storage unit and discovered artwork valued at $300,000 inside. This happened in 2012, marking a historic achievement for the show. Also, Daryl met Kimber Worrell, a real estate agent at that time, in a rather unexpected manner. He noticed her while driving around town and chose to follow her. At one point, they met in a traffic jam, and Daryl walked over to her, offering a note with his phone number. It was a daring gesture, but that's simply Daryl's nature. He remained on the show for a total of 12 seasons. Once filming wrapped up, he chose to withdraw from the public eye. Sheets sought a more peaceful lifestyle, taking a step back and concentrating on his health. While on the show, he also managed to shed a considerable amount of weight. He experienced many personal changes, including his divorce from Kimber Worrell, whom he had won over during the show, and dealing with significant health problems. In an Instagram update, he shared his struggle with a lung infection and mentioned having a mild heart attack, which led to a diagnosis of heart dysfunction. After his recovery, he relocated to the beautiful resort town of Lake Havasu City on the border between California and Arizona. He found a new place to live, discovered romance again, and got engaged to Romney Snyder, who is part of a horse rescue group. However, it looks like his connection with Romney has changed, as he and Worrell seem to have reunited. Sheets' life has been quite a ride. Significant successes on the show, health challenges, changes in relationships, and fresh starts. His experiences after being on Storage Wars showcase the highs and lows of life following reality TV fame, and how personal paths can change in surprising ways. Number 11. Justin Bryant. When Justin Bryant joined the Storage Wars cast in the last episodes, he was just 22 years old, making him the youngest bidder and buyer in the show's history. The program had been running for a long time, which inspired Justin to start purchasing storage units. He experienced remarkable success right from the beginning. Justin's skill in treasure hunting was more than just a hit on television. He transformed his successful discoveries into something special, using the profits to assist his mother in purchasing a home, a remarkable achievement. His business grew so rapidly that he invited his brother to join him. As seen in his posts on Instagram, Justin's life beyond storage units has changed greatly. He wed Evie Leon, a student in medicine. Together, they are delighted parents of daughters Kaylee and Riley, who bring a fresh perspective to Justin's life. Justin has also made a name for himself online. He manages a YouTube channel named That Boy Brazzy, where he sometimes posts videos teasing his wife and children, giving viewers a peek into his fun and personal moments. Number 10. Mary Pedian. Do you recall her from Storage Wars? Here's what she's become. Mary Pedian made a remarkable leap, transitioning from the spin-off Storage Wars Texas to the main series in its 5th season. After her time on television came to an end, Mary kept pursuing her passion for treasure hunting. She still looks for hidden treasures in surprising spots and sells them for a profit through her business. She focuses on home decor, blending handmade, vintage, and one-of-a-kind items that she finds on her journeys throughout Texas. Mary's work goes beyond Texas. She engages with the organization Ubuntu Life, which helps children with special needs in Kenya. Along with this group, Mary promotes and sells handmade bracelets and bags. Through these collaborations, she not only hones her knack for discovering valuable pieces, but also broadens her commitment to charity, making a meaningful difference outside the auction scene. Number 9. Jenny Grumbles. In the last seasons of Storage Wars, Texas, Jenny Grumbles became known as a furniture expert. She had a knack for discovering furniture that she could fix up and sell for a good profit at her boutique in Dallas. Once the show wrapped up, Jenny shifted her attention significantly. She immersed herself further into her love for furniture and design. Her journey included important changes that were more than just about business. After facing challenges and beginning a fresh chapter in her life, which included giving up alcohol, Jenny welcomed her son, Thompson, in 2014. Following that, she applied her background in art and began exploring visual arts. She established a gallery to display her artistic skills and features a variety of styles, such as abstract art, portraits, landscapes, and still lifes. Number 8. Brandon Sheets. This man experienced a significant change on Storage Wars. He began as a secondary character with his father, Daryl Sheets, who was a well-known and skilled bidder. At first, Brandon only assisted his dad and absorbed the lessons of the trade. However, things shifted when he became his own person and started placing bids independently. He even competed against his father in auctions. It was a notable shift when Brandon moved away from his father's influence. However, after 9 seasons on the program, his time in Storage Wars unexpectedly came to an end, not by his own decision. In a tweet that has since been removed, Brandon shared that he was no longer part of the show due to financial difficulties. His time on the show came to an abrupt end. He was open about his feelings on social media, sharing his frustration with A&E for letting him go, while also hoping to keep things amicable. After his departure from the reality program, Brandon switched paths and ventured into real estate. He relocated to Arizona and entered the world of real estate, where based on his Facebook updates, he became a real estate agent. However, his journey didn't stop there. On Instagram, he revealed that he now works as a driver for UPS, showcasing his flexibility and openness to new opportunities. Number 7. Tom Beers. Tom Beers made a significant impact in television for many years. In the early 1990s, he served as the primary producer for the animated show Captain Planet and the Planeteers. However, his recognition extends beyond being the executive producer of Storage Wars. Tom had remarkable skills and utilized his rich, engaging voice to narrate the show. Leading original productions, Tom developed some of the most captivating reality programs that spotlight individuals in intriguing or risky jobs. His remarkable track record features popular series such as Deadliest Catch, Monster Garage, Pitchmen, Axemen, and Ice Road Truckers. His life away from the spotlight is quite fascinating too. As reported by The Hollywood Reporter, Tom resides with his wife Leslie and their son Max. He also owns a large property named Catres Casas, which provides high-end vacation experiences. From producing popular reality shows to coordinating upscale events, Tom's varied life showcases his wide range of skills and interests that extend beyond just working in television. Number 6. Brandy Passante. Her involvement in the reality show with her former partner turned her into a real sensation. She captured the audience's attention with her clever comments during storage unit auctions. Her experiences in the auction world were an exciting roller coaster, packed with unexpected moments and treasures that kept viewers engaged. When the show wrapped up, Brandy didn't vanish. She continued to be active in the entertainment industry and connected with her fans on social media, sharing her ongoing adventures. She wasn't only a beloved figure, she also became a representation of resilience and determination in a male-dominated field. Her journey motivated many and demonstrated that dedication and bravery can lead to achievement. Nevertheless, her personal life was challenging for quite some time. After departing from the show, she openly shared her struggles with domestic abuse and got a tattoo representing her liberation from a tough life circumstance. Along with her personal challenges, she dealt with health concerns when she got COVID-19 in 2020. Passante shared her symptoms and highlighted that she was slowly getting better from the virus. Subsequently, she revealed her battle with Hashimoto's disease, which impacts the thyroid, clarifying why her voice sounded raspy in her latest videos. Passante faced the sorrow of losing her father in October 2020, while also coping with the feelings that came with the breakup. She focused on being a single mother, honoring her children's desire for privacy and shielding them from social media. There could be recent developments in her life, but we don't have any specific information about them. Number 5. Emily Wares. Dan and Laura Dodson were popular figures on Storage Wars, known for their exceptional auction abilities, until Emily Wares joined the cast in the 10th season and turned things around. Coming from a family of auctioneers, Emily showed her skills from a young age. She was a remarkable talent who immersed herself in the auction scene at just 10 years old, beginning her work at her father's business in Iowa. At the age of 17, she was completely committed to honing her skills in auctioneering, including doing it in 2 languages, which she excelled at as a teenager. She earned several awards that showcased her outstanding talent before gaining recognition on a reality show. Additionally, she took part in other auction programs and even ventured into music by competing in American Idol. Even though her auction talents were outstanding, her performance in the talent contest did not really win over the judges. Following the conclusion of Storage Wars, Emily shifted her attention to her personal life and her business. Following the arrival of her daughter Millie Rose, Emily's family expanded, and it looks like more thrilling moments are coming up. In 2022, she shared the news that she was going to have her second child. Additionally, she took a step into entrepreneurship and operates a small business that reflects her cowgirl background. Her company focuses on offering leather items and Western-style boots. Number 4. Kenny Crossley. Kenny Crossley has led an eventful life, starting long before he entered the world of storage unit auctions. He served as an employee for the Sheriff's Department in New Orleans and oversaw storage facilities in Los Angeles. His experience in the storage field eventually introduced him to storage unit auctions, where he connected with Barry Weiss. Crossley started off making only occasional appearances in the beginning seasons, but later became an important buyer and a main cast member in the final 3 seasons of the series. After Storage Wars concluded, Kenny has stayed active. His website states that he created a fashion line and currently manages Jackie's famous Prey Lanes, a business selling nuts and sweets located in New Orleans. In the online space, he is creating a career on YouTube. He posts a range of content, including talks about the news and his passion for junk food, where he reviews items like pancakes, tacos, and hot dogs. Kenny Crossley's life following Storage Wars combines business ventures and digital storytelling. Number 3. Mo Pregoff. In the realm of Storage Wars, many players earn their income through purchasing and reselling items found in abandoned storage units. For Mo Prigoff, who regularly appears on Storage Wars, Texas, the storage unit business served more as a part-time venture. Before joining the reality show, Mo dedicated a decade to managing River Regency, a shop focusing on upscale art and furniture. Yet, this was not his primary job. Unexpectedly, he was a thriving podiatrist who operated a surgical foot care clinic in Dallas. His devotion to foot health went further than just his clinic. Being a member of the International Foundation for Education and Research in Foot and Ankle showed his passion for this area. It's interesting how a person deeply involved in art and antique trading could thrive in an entirely different area, such as podiatry. Unfortunately, he passed away in the year 2021 after battling an illness for 6 years. Mo Prigoff's journey in the series is particularly noteworthy. Number 2. Ivy Calvin. Prior to Ivy Calvin gaining fame on Storage Wars, he experienced a diverse life. Before showing up on viewers' screens in the 5th season of the series, Ivy worked behind the scenes as a treasure seeker at auctions nationwide, selling his finds at his thrift shop, Grandma's Attic. However, that was merely one part of his journey. Before venturing into the resale business, he was an athlete by profession. He also tried his hand at mixed martial arts. Throughout his career, he coached high school football, while running auctions and a secondhand business as a side venture. In the year 2021, Grandma's Attic is still functioning in Palmdale as stated on its Facebook page. However, because of pandemic restrictions, the store has shifted its focus more towards online sales. Ivy, while somewhat low-key, has chosen to use social media to showcase the most captivating items from his shop. Ivy Calvin's rise to fame in reality television illustrates his adaptable lifestyle. Number 1. Jared Schultz. Even well-known individuals frequently experience less favorable times in their history. Consider Jared Schultz as an illustration. In 1997, he encountered legal issues. He was taken into custody for having drugs, driving while intoxicated, and transporting illegal substances. Only 2 years later, he encountered related accusations again. Fortunately for him, he broke the law while on probation, but he ultimately received a sentence of 16 months in a state prison. Jared experienced a major change following his time in prison. After completing his 16-month incarceration, he sought a new beginning. His aunt, who managed a public storage facility, offered him an opportunity that opened up a new path. This meeting inspired Jared and his business partner Randy to launch a venture named Now and Then. Interestingly, just as Jared was setting his life on the right track, he crossed paths with the creators of Storage Wars. Fate intervened as he met them while searching for items for his new business. He and Brandy Passante were the central figures of the show, but their relationship was much more intricate than the audience may think. Even though they frequently fought on camera and called each other life partners, they were not married. Passante shared in an interview that they separated in 2018, but this information didn't come to light until 2020. Schultz quickly moved on from being single. He began a new relationship with Rochelle Beckman. However, in 2021, things took a turn when Schultz faced legal issues. He was arrested and accused of domestic violence against Passante. This event brought to light a difficult and complicated part of their relationship. These events revealed the challenges faced by the actors of the show, showing that even while they entertained their audience, they were dealing with personal struggles. We hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to check out other videos we've prepared for you, click on one of them on the screen or visit our channel. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon. Thank you for watching and see you next time.